Okay, so this is the difference between MetaCheckers and MetaCheckers Soccer. They both have checkerboards, but they're a little bit different. So MetaCheckers is the first game from MetaDreams, and this is chess played with checkers. So these are all normal, ordinary checkers. There's nothing different except there's a king on either side, and you roll the dice to move the checkers as chess pieces in order to capture the enemy king. So the opponent might roll, you might roll, oops. You roll a knight. Numbers die doesn't count. You turn one of your checkers into a knight, move it as a knight. After the turn is over, it stops being a knight, becomes something else. Let's say the opponent rolls rook 5. They may take one of their checkers, move it as a knight, or move it as a rook for 5. 1, 2, 3. Capture the opposing checker. And all you're trying to do is capture your opponent's king. So then we took this and we turned it into MetaCheckers Soccer. So this is the Kickstarter. So we still have checkers, we still have dice, we still have a chessboard, but now the chessboard is a soccer field that has been broken up into squares. There is a king checker on either side. These are now the goalies. And these checkers now have on their underside a soccer ball. And when the soccer ball is face up, like this one is, it means that that's the checker with possession. And the goal, the objective in MetaCheckers Soccer is to roll the dice to get the checker with possession into the goal. But now, and as you roll, you may be able to pass. Let's say if you got a rook 3, this guy can pass the ball to his teammate. But let's say the opponent on their turn gets rook 3. This guy can reach this and come in and try to steal. And then whenever there's an attempt to steal, there's a challenge for possession. The two sides will roll off against each other to find out who is better. And say if they've rolled 3 and 1, that means this guy has won. And they're going to flip over. This guy will now step back. Yellow team takes over on possession. And then they are going to roll the dice to try to get the checker with possession into the goal. Over here in MetaCheckers, we have the kangaroo die, and that is anytime that a 6 shows up, you may opt to re-roll with the kangaroo, which will give you 6 extra crazy moves. Over here, instead of the kangaroo die, you have the wrist die, and that is for anybody who's on offense, who finds any need, they want to break things up. They may decide not to roll the chess die, but instead roll the wrist die, which may allow you to kick the ball overhead. It may allow you to jump like a knight twice, but it could also give you or is it a penalty, or you could lose the ball. So that's MetaCheckers Soccer and MetaCheckers in a nutshell.